My class. Hey guys. Let's see if I got these. No, I think it might just be us today, you guys. I think Belinda is not going to be here. So it could just be us, which is great. So any requests, anything you guys want to work on in particular today? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Sounds good. We'll start in child's pose. It's Tuesday, right? Thank you. All right, a couple of deep breaths here. Just kind of checking it out. No evaluation, just moving around, doing stuff. No big deal. Go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side, lean the left hip away. Breathe into both sides of the rib cage evenly. Oh, that's here. Awesome. And then go ahead and walk the hands on over to the other side, please. Hello. Nice. And go ahead and come on back to center. And start to slide the hands forward. We'll slide right into that cat stretch. You got it. Even breaths. Looks good. Now take about three more deep breaths here. Breathe into the low part of the belly. Let the ribs move out to the sides as you inhale. And then start to slide the hips back down into child's pose. You got it. Take the arms alongside the body. Reach back for the heels and tuck the forehead all the way to the knees and start to lift the hips. Lots of deep stretch between the shoulder blades here in this position. Good. One more deep inhale. And then exhale, bring the hips down. We'll do this one more time. So you can take a one breath rest here. And then lift the hips, hold on to the heels, really push those hips up. Yeah, excellent. Good. One more deep inhale. And exhale, sink the hips back down. Nice work, you guys. And then we're going to slide into frog pose. You can bring the arms out in front, lift the hips, and just start to slide the knees away from you. Good. I do want to get into just a little extra shoulder mobility stuff today that I thought we could play around with. Who doesn't like that? Nice. Breathe. Looking good. I've been having this shoulder problem that I get every now and again anyway. It's no surprise. I get it sometimes. We're gonna stay here for one more minute. And I saw a friend of mine this morning. He hugged me and like squeezed me really hard, and my shoulder like popped when he hugged me. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if he just fixed my shoulder. Because I've been hanging and stretching and doing all these things, and he like squeezed in, and it went like, and he goes, "Oh my God, what the hell?" I go, "Oh, I think you might just fix my shoulder." So fingers crossed. I needed something to be fixed. My toe, not happy with me. Good. About two more deep breaths here. And then go ahead and slide the knees back together. Take a breath or two in child's pose. Just gonna let all of that go. And then go ahead and lift up to a tabletop position. We'll start with that left arm under and through all the way until your neck hits that right bicep. Come on down and take that leg out to the side. Big old twist here. Working to get into that whole upper back off of the shoulder. Good. You can feel that all the way down the back of that left shoulder, down through the glute, up that right side of your booty, I would think. Nice. Same deep breaths. About three more breaths here. And slowly find your way back up to that tabletop position. You got it. And we'll do that on the other side. Like that right arm all the way under and through. Breathe, relax the jaw. Good. Three more deep breaths. And make your way back to a tabletop position. Nice work, you guys. We'll hang out here in our tabletop position, just working on that dynamic cat-cow transition. So when you're coming into that round back, just come into it because you're pushing into the floor through the hands and the shins and the tops of the feet. Just push down and notice how that pushes the shoulder blades away from each other and rounds the back without you trying. Just that push down. I see, I know a lot of people say push the floor away from you. That's like been the most common thing that people have said for like 3 decades now, as far as I'm concerned. But I like to think of pushing down into the floor rather than pushing the floor away. So push down into it through the hands and shins and tops of the feet. And then when we come into that back bendy version, keep the whole front of the body engaged, level out, and then just start to push the shoulder blades down the back. That naturally brings the chest forward, naturally brings the gaze forward, naturally tilts the pelvis forward. So you end up in this back bend shape just by moving the shoulder blades. Keep the front of the body engaged. And then come on back to a neutral position and start to push down into the floor like you want to leave an imprint of your hands and your shins and the tops of the feet and the floor beneath the mat. Push down and just let that do all of the work for you. Good. Keep the front of the body super engaged, level it out. Good. And then start to slide the shoulder blades down and let the rest of the body follow along for the ride. Good. And we'll do that one more time each side. So level out and then start to push down into the floor. Get that nice round back just by pushing down. And start to level up the torso, slide the shoulder blades down. Let that push you into that back bendy shape here. Perfect. And then just have a seat on the heels. I want to play around with some shoulder mobility stuff today. I'm trying to find what I can use actually, but if you have let's start with the stretchy bands, but if you have like a pole or like like a broomstick or something like that, we'll maybe ultimately get to that. But let's start with something stretchy, I think. I have something stretchy that I can use. So if you want to use one of the stretch bands that you guys use in strength, you want to make it a little bit challenging. We can start. Okay, Nikki, I see you. All right, so we'll go ahead and start standing up actually. So just working on I mean, they're called dislocates, but we're not actually going to dislocate anything. But just find that comfortable width where you can bring the arms back behind you and in front without having to do any weird movement. So it's definitely easier with a stretchy thing or however wide you want to take your hands. We're just going to just get that full range of motion here. When you're bringing your arms up overhead, squeeze the shoulder blades together and sort of elevate. You're going to feel how that action is going to give you a little more range of motion. Squeeze the shoulder blades and a little bit elevate here, and then bring the hands back in front. So just see what kind of movement helps you have more range of motion here. Okay. Good. Make sure you can, let's see, what kind of words do I want to use here? Not have to utilize the stretch of the band in order to get all the way back. You know what I'm saying? All right. And then we're going to do the same thing in a squat. So go ahead and squat down. This is Nikki's, she's been waiting all year for this. We're going to do the same thing in this, just squatting. See if that changes anything. I definitely feel like I'm stretching my band more. But notice if you're elevating the shoulders when your arms are overhead and squeezing the shoulder blades together, just that action should give you a little bit more, maybe not more range of motion, but more awareness and presence. Maybe that's what we're shooting for here. Uh-huh. How's that feel on the shoulders? Good. Good. Maybe one more time. And then we're going to do this lying down. Good. So just let go of that thing. Maybe move side to side, let all of that go. And then we're going to just do this lying face down. This is more, I don't know, you want to keep your forehead on the mat. Definitely harder for me to get that elevation here when I'm lying down. You want to tuck the chin, keep the forehead on the mat. And Nikki, how's that feel? Good. Oh, I love it. So good for you. A couple more. Nice work, you guys. Then when you're finished, you can just bring the arms alongside the body for a second or do whatever feels good. And we'll come straight into that belly twist and see how that feels right now. So we'll start with that right arm out to the side, start to step back with the left foot. We've got everything warmed up. So this should feel pretty good. Good. The complete opposite of that shoelace position in a tabletop where we get those opposite lines on the back. Now we work with those kind of diagonal lines on the front. Good. Come back to that awareness of the breath here. About one more minute. And start to roll onto the belly. Turn the head to the other side. And I'll come right into that on the other side here. Nice, even breaths. Good. One more minute. Let the waist soften. Nice big twist here. Last few breaths. Roll onto the belly. Turn the head to the other side just to give that neck a little bit of relief for a couple of breaths. Good. And bring the gaze back to center. Lift the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades together behind you. So your arms are as far back and close together. And then just deliver the feet and lift the thighs. Reach up. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades together. Squeeze your buns. Got to get those feet way up toward the ceiling. Keep squeezing your buns. That's going to lift your feet higher. Good. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, release. Go ahead and take a one breath rest. You've got it. And bring the gaze forward. Lift the chest as high as you can. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring your hands as close together as you can behind you, and then deliver the feet. And kick and reach up toward the ceiling. Good. Get those thighs further up away from the floor. Nice deep inhale here. And exhale, roll on over to your right side. Keep kicking into both hands evenly. Actively squeeze the shoulder blades together. Notice how that bottom foot forgets what to do. Kick the bottom foot more. And then inhale onto the belly. Lift those thighs nice and high up away from the floor. And then roll on over to the other side. Good. Keep kicking the feet away. Keep that same shape when you're laying on your side. And inhale back up onto the belly. Lift everything higher than you did before. And then go ahead and release. Just make a pillow with the hands and rest the forehead here. Nice work, you guys. And then make your way to child's pose. And bring the torso up and swing the legs around to the front. Keep the feet just about hip width apart and come on into a casual forward fold. You can let the back round. Let the head hang. How's that hammy doing, Nikki? A little bit better? Okay, okay, okay. And just start to roll the torso up. Push the feet away from each other. Only take them as wide as you can without using your hands. And then come on into a forward fold. That's your straddle. Looks good. Huh. And bring the torso up. We're gonna do those little diver things here. So roll way back. If you want to hold on to a block, you can. It's really round that back. Lots of compression. Push the hands forward. Bring the gaze forward. Make sure the hands leave the floor before the rest of the torso, or at least they're higher. Nice round back. Roll way onto that pelvis. Crunch that low belly. Nice and round. Push forward. Roll toward the front of the pelvis. Come up into that big back bend shape. And then round the back. So same thing that we did in that cat cow position. You're using the front of the body to make the back round. Yes, yes, good. Good. Nice big back bend up at the top. Maybe two more. Nice. And release the arms and go ahead and pivot over the right leg and come into a casual forward fold over here. Nice. Walk the torso up, pivot over the other leg, and come right back down. Start to bring the torso up and bring that right arm way to the inside of that right leg. You can bend that other knee and hold on to the ankle if that gives you a more sense of ground, maybe a little more range of motion. I don't know. It feels good. Or keep the leg straight. Yeah, looks good. I like it like that. Really nice. Bring that torso up. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So kind of roll to the center and then bring that left shoulder to the inside. Oh, oh. Lots of length on that right side here. Good. One more deep breath here. And sort of roll to the center, bring the torso up. Really nice work, you guys. Looking good. And then plant the hands, turn the fingers toward the thighs, and just start to lift up to your straddle. We'll do this a couple of times. You can come back down. Use that belly to lift the hips straight up. If you're lucky enough to have a surface that isn't slippery, you can just dig the feet in, and that'll do all the work. I encourage you to find a slippery surface. So you have to force the belly to do the work. Nice, Nikki. Yes, yes, yes. Good. All right. Nice work, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and come into that straddle again, grab the toes or the outer edges of the feet, and go ahead and lift up, hold on to the feet. We're gonna balance here. Shoulders down and back. So lift the chest. Should be able to stay here with no hands. Good job. Roll onto the back. Bring the feet all the way up overhead. Hold on to the feet. And roll on up and balance on the sit bones. Do your best to hold on to the feet when you do it. This is going to be all core strength, you guys. Roll on up and balance. Let that low belly do all of the work for you. Yeah, you. And it's also fun and good for you. Let's do that. Bring the feet together. We'll do the same thing. So you can bring the feet together this time. Keep the legs nice and straight. Roll on to the back. Feet all the way up overhead. And roll on up and balance on the sit bones. Oh, very nice. You got it, Diane. Yeah, this is all just good core stuff. Nice. Very good. Very good. Good. And then we'll just hang out here, balancing on the sit bones. Grab opposite edges of the feet here. So we're going to work on that twist where you're just pushing the feet away from each other. This is all shoulders, right? So we're sticking around in that shoulder awareness here. So push the feet away, bring the gaze, the head up under the top arm. Keep pushing the feet away from you. That's what's going to make this whole thing work. Good coordination. Push the feet away. Yep. Concentration. Your job, Nikki. is to push the feet away from each other. All right. It's just a brain thing. Yeah. Nice, Babette. Nice and wide. Keep pushing the feet away. This is going to be good for your straddle handstands, pushing the feet away from each other. All roads lead to straddle handstands. Good. You can switch sides, whichever arm was on top. Go ahead and switch. Good. For me personally, if you're thinking about trying to balance, or if you're thinking about trying to balance or trying to get your head under, then you just end up kind of looking like this. But if you're just focusing on pushing the feet away from each other, then the rest of it just happens. You can't think about anything else and do this at the same time. This is your meditation for today. Yes. Very nice. Nice work, you guys. So we'll finish. Go ahead and grab your blocks. We're just going to finish in our splits, just to spend a good couple of minutes on each side. So if you want a block, we'll start with that left leg in front. Oh, yes, good. The date today. It was 27. We, I can't wait for this Chinese year to be over. February 17th. Just be ready. Year of the fire horse. First year with fire horse in 60 years. Yep. You can come into a forward fold if you like. And bring the torso up and go ahead and take a twist toward the front leg. So you're turning toward the left. Good. Breathe. It's just exactly the same as that twist we do lying on the belly, don't you think? Come on back to center, tuck the back toes, and just switch sides however you want to. Good. Are you okay? What's happening? What's happening on that right side?
That's still tweaking that little area on that groin here.
Is it still? Oh,
But it's
yeah.
just certain angles and it just catches. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's some
Maybe
angles.
just do that 90-90 thing like this.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, thanks. Let me
Yes.
try.
That'll feel better.
Thanks.
I forgot about that. Yes. And then you can come into that forward fold if you like. And bring the torso up and then go ahead and take a twist toward the leg. That's good. And come on back to center. Nice work today, you guys. That was fun. We'll see you tomorrow. Be prepared. We're going to do a lot of compression drills tomorrow. We will love it. See you later.